Hey everyone, in today's video you are going to learn how to create consistent content on Instagram, 1 month of content on Instagram using a free tool. Hi, I'm Shaira, I'm a social media manager, and in this video you are going to learn how to create, how to plan, and to schedule or automate your posts in 1 month. And you can just do this in just 3 days. How amazing is that? I always believe that social media platforms are a powerful tool to build brand awareness and to really communicate and tap to your ideal audience or customers, or to build community with your customers. Especially right now, we have shifted a lot of our business operations and how we connect virtually. Now I'm going to share to you my process for my client and for myself, how I create, plan, and schedule my content for a month in Instagram. The first thing that you need to keep in mind is to have an objective. I think this is such an essential part, especially if you wanted to create content for Instagram or for your other social media platforms. You have to really start with having a purpose or roadmap of where your content are heading to. Objectives should be aligned with the business goals of your client or as you as a content creator or a business owner. This is something that you should keep in mind so that you would be directed of where you're heading to with your journey and what type of content you want to create on Instagram. And from having an objective in mind or having an objective written, 1 to 2 or 3 objectives is already enough. Now we're moving to the next step. I'm going to show to you my Excel. I laid out a 1 month of calendar. This is for a June content. My client is from the beauty industry, specifically in the cosmetics, and I want to show you what type of content I want to post in a specific day and for the whole month. You should also keep in mind what you're capable of creating. You might not be able to create content every single day, but you can also create content 2 times or 3 times a week, depending on your capabilities and your time. On the other side, I've listed caption ideas of specific products. Captions might vary depending on what industry or niche you are. And with the beauty or cosmetic niche, there are types of content that you could just play with it, or you want to be specific of what benefits or what formula you have created of the products. And this might be different to the product or the niche that you are in. Now let's move to the next part, which is hashtags. I've created and curated specific hashtags that are in line with the industry, niche, the location, the demographics, and some hashtags that are relevant or what would be our potential clients will be looking for. So I've created groups and sets for my clients so that I don't need to repeat the same hashtags in every single post. This would allow me to check which hashtags performs well every single week so that we could enhance or tweak our strategies every single week. Hashtags really do take time for you to create and to find hashtags that are suited, but there are also hashtags generator. I think creating or curating your hashtags do really take most of your time. Just keep in mind that this is just hard or would take time in the beginning. Now we're going to move now of what type of content you wanted to post. From there, you're going to decide what type of post content you wanted to be posted, whether it's a single photo or a single graphic post or a video or a multi-post or a carousel, depending of what type of content you prefer to post. This time you're going to do some photo shoots, photo editing, video editing, graphics editing. This would also really take time, around a day, having all those photos or images that you needed for your content. Now it's time for you to schedule your content. Now I'm going to show you to my screen. In my screen, I have Creator Studio. In order for you to use Creator Studio, you need to have a Facebook page and a business account on Instagram. Now we're going to head to creating posts. So from there, you're going to choose or add a photo, and then you're going to add your caption, or you could also add your address, and at the same time you could also link that to your Facebook account or to your Facebook page so that it would be scheduled of which time you prefer to post each of your content. And then you're going to do that or repeat that method or process into your other posts. After you have scheduled all of your posts, then you're done. I want to remind you that you need to also keep in mind that after scheduling or automating your post, you need to check it at the end of the week or every single week's post performs well in terms of images, captions, or hashtags, or engagements, likes and comments, or shares. And then you're going to analyze or replicate that same method for the next week. So you need to tweak the next week's post so that you could also increase your engagement, really create content that favors your audience or your followers. So you need to keep in mind that everything that you've created is for your audience or for your customers in order for you to build brand awareness and community around your social media platforms. And you need to keep in mind that this would really save a lot of your time and effort and energy and focus, so that you could also focus on other major responsibilities or tasks that you wanted to do as a social media manager or an entrepreneur or influencer. So I hope you have learned something in this video, and also I have other videos here while waiting for the next video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. To take a minimal and you really want to use social media